This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
Glad to have you back. It's halftime here. McBain with a slim 6-3 lead over the visiting Morley Stanwood Mohawks. Jim Frito here with you. I'm Dan Gussert. Jim, why don't you give us a little bit of a recap of some scoring here?
Well, this has been a defensive struggle for both teams. I think McBain is playing real solid defense, not giving up a touchdown, giving up a field goal right at the end of the first quarter to be down 6-3, but then, to be down 0-3, but then coming back with a nice scoring drive about midway through the second quarter. We started to mix it up a little bit, throw a few passes in that drive, and that turned out to be enough to keep Morley's defense off balance a little bit, and then we had a nice scoring run at the end to put the ball in the end zone.
I think that was a road ball, wasn't it?
Yep.
About an 8-10 yard run, something like that, Jim?
Great run. He broke a tackle and deked out the corner that came up, and it was just a nice run by him. And but by far the defenses are both defenses are playing real solid right now. The defensive lines on both ends are getting solid penetration, and it's only through counters and some pretty tough running by the fullbacks on both sides.
Yeah, we got that field goal by Al, as he's affectionately known as Alvaro Orjas, for Morley. Looks like he's got a pretty solid foot there. We want to let everybody know that right now in Lake City, Bill Dooley and Jason Main are covering that game, and Lake City is up 21-0 over Inland Lakes, and they're not at the half yet. But here in McBain, as you're watching the band, high school band of McBain under the direction of Heather Wiggins, it's been a great defensive battle. It's not a defensive battle because of weather conditions. It's just two hard-nosed defenses, given what we might say is that punch to the jaw, and offenses are struggling with it a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, the defensive lines on both teams are getting good, solid penetration, more or less, and that's disrupting things in the backfield. The quick hitters seem to be working. Counters seem to be working when there's some cross-blocking going on the line. That tends to open it up for McBain.
Yeah, with McBain, you're seeing a lot of that read option. Daniel Rodenbaugh towards the end of the half, quarterbacking, and Gavin Seelan early on have had some nice runs, and certainly Jason Bielik on the draws, the off-guard and off-tackle plays for Morley has looked pretty sound in there.
Yep.
Jim and I will be back in a few minutes here with third quarter action. We're hoping you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on 26 Sports and CCTV.